a real insight right now. Behind the scenes. Do I still not care? Let's make a pie. I think that's a really good hack that I need to remember. Thank you. Here all night. Hello? What is up, my guy? If you know, you know. If you don't, that's really weird. Anyway, hello, welcome back to a new vlog. I've not done a new vlog in a while, and I tried to do one last week.
Dead inside. Why would anyone not want to be around that kind of energy? I don't even want to be around that.
Let's just say it didn't go too well. The energy was not there. My true self unveiled itself. No, that's a bit far. Well, I don't know. Hello, hi, hope you're doing well, first of all. But I don't know if anyone else gets this, but at the beginning of the new year, there comes this energy. None of that may be energy. You know what I'm saying? I get motivation, and it's like, yeah, it's a new year. I'm gonna do all of the things. Every single year this happens, and usually maybe lasts about a month. So by February time, we're kind of like, for the rest of the year. But whilst it's here, we gotta make use of it. We gotta make what? We have to make use of it. That's not the phrase, is it? We gotta make it last, and we gotta use it until it all runs out, and that is what I'm gonna do. Hello, if you're new here and you're just like, who is this mad person I've just clicked on? Fair enough, you're welcome to leave. Anyway, I'm gonna crack on. We've got some things to be doing today, let me just tell you that. Does anyone else get that energy, by the way, at the beginning of the year? Berev, let's do it. Oh, is this focusing? Hello? Let me tell you something right now, are you focusing, man? Let me tell you, productive queen over here. I was up till midnight last night working. That's not happened for about 9, 10, 11 months maybe. It's really funny that to me that this energy comes once a year. We're gonna be a productive queen today, even though it's already oh my god, it's 20 to 11. We're still gonna make it work. It's fine. Let's move on. I have had this foundation all for about 5 years at least. No, I think it's longer, and I think people say that foundation runs out after like 3 months or something. But this is like NARS, this is like high-end stuff, and I don't want to just throw it away. The last time I tried it, it broke me out, so we're gonna take the risk. I was hoping to use this for my like paler days when I have no tan on. Soft Matte Mont Blanc Light 2. Let's just shut up. Oh my god, that's actually a lot lighter than I was expecting. Okay. I feel that's just made me look very pale. No one has come here to hear me rant about foundation. I can tell you that for nothing. Anyway, what have I got to do today, I hear you ask? I have got to script a video for some UGC work for a client. Fun. Really want to make the 2025 desktop calendar wallpaper things that I did last year. More for myself than anyone else. I mean, I will put it up on my Etsy. Don't know, I just really enjoyed doing that last year. Having a different wallpaper every month of the year. And that's what I was working on last night until midnight. So let's stop rambling and let's just get to it, shall we? I also want to make a pie this week. Did I just wipe makeup on my boob? Let's get on with making these wallpaper design thingy-majiggy wiggies. This was just like a rough draft of what I did last night. Calendar, you got some notes if you got any reminders or anything you want. Folders come here, inspiring quote here. A to-do list to fill out if you so wish. But I did also make this one. I'm not sure which one I prefer. Get my old Specsavers glasses out, which everyone really loved. Everyone was like, oh my god, where did you get your glasses from? It's from Specsavers. Antonia glasses, if anyone was interested. So I'm fully aware my room is a mess. Maybe we'll get the energy to clean that later. Let's figure this out. So it's either this one, or is it this one? I like this here because it kind of looks like a card. Maybe if I just sort out the spaces in between. This is what I've got so far. I think that's the layout I'm going to go for. I prefer this layout to the rest of them, to that one maybe. So what I normally do is download it and then put it as my desktop background. As you can see with Mac, maybe I need to do a little bit of resizing because that doesn't fit my Mac. So I think I'll do one version like this, but I'll also include in the download a version that's blank but with the calendar and the pictures, just no folder or to do or quote in case people want to add their own thing, you know? I think that would be a nice idea. So the calendar takes so long to do because I'm a perfectionist, dun dun dun, and in Canva you can go into like templates and find a calendar, but they all start on a Sunday and I don't start on a Sunday, I start on a Monday, and I don't understand why calendars start on a Sunday. Maybe that's just me, let me know. So I've had to find one that starts on a Monday, but the spacing in between isn't quite right, like it's not perfectly equal, and I don't think anyone will notice, but I do. So that's the bit that's going to take forever, but I'm going to go and do that after lunch. We'll start working on the rest of the calendars. Let's go have something to eat first. Do you like my top, by the way? Oh my god, like this top, I love it so much. I've got it in 4 different colours. I'm waiting for the other colour to go on sale so I can buy that too, but it's just like so stretchy and like goes with absolutely anything. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't know what to vlog because I don't know what to vlog about and I have nothing to say, nothing at all, and then every time I start vlogging I chew off your ear, and I am sorry for that. I just made myself some lunch and now watch a bit of YouTube and then crack on with the things. As you have just seen, finished all of the calendars. I told you I'm such a perfectionist, it's a little bit silly. I'm not too sure on the colour scheme because this was brown. I've changed it to kind of more of a purple, so I feel like January's more of a purple. I'm not sure if that's a bit too bold, so I'm just going through and putting in some different pictures. I'm going to change the quotes. These are the finished calendar look. There's still a lot more to do, but I'm ready to smash it out. Have I written a script today? No, that's the work I actually am meant to be. We've powered through. It's now 6:30, but I think I'm done. I might play around with the quotes a bit. Let me show you what I got. January, February. Oh boy, look. That all looks in kind of like corresponding colours to match with the month and the pictures as well. And then December. I'm going to take a step away from it for a bit, come back to it later and see what I think. I really like it. I just hope other people will. Oh, it's so cute. The hardest bit is like finding stock imagery. That's what took me a while, to find the right stock imagery for that month. But I think she did it. Anyway. Okay, it's a little bit later now. Dinner had, skincare done, shower had. I was going to carry on my work from earlier, then I decided actually I'm going to get a head start on this vlog. I'm going to start editing what I filmed this morning. I've just imported the footage. It's gone past 9:30. Usually I'd be winding down. I'd probably be watching Netflix or something, but I've got all this energy. I've got all this motivation because it's the new year. Maybe it really is a new me for about 30 days. Maybe less than, because it won't be every day that I'm like this. Ride the wave for as long as possible, okay, until I get completely burnt out and crash and then die for 9 months. I'm gonna start editing this vlog. I'm gonna continue with the calendar things tomorrow. I got my healthy hot chocolate. What was it? It's called Cocoa Dream from Real. I think I've been on this stuff a year now. Not sponsored, bought with me own money, and I bloody love it. Or at least it's a lot better than the stuff that I was having before. So let's crack a lack with this edit.
Whilst it's here, we gotta make use of it.
Gotta make the most of it.
But whilst it is here, we have to make use of it.
Oh my god, it's such an obvious saying. You gotta make the most of it whilst it's here, not make the use of it. What is that? That's not even English. Hello? Hello. It is about 1 hour later actually, and I think I've just done. I wish I could like bottle up this feeling right now because it feels so good to actually be getting stuff done after last year where the motivation was not there, the depression was there, and I was not there. This is the first time in a while where I have just been locked in, I've been focused, and it's 20 to 11 and we've got a pretty good head start, and it feels so much better doing this than scrolling on my phone, which I would be doing right now. I'm feeling good about today. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Will there be the energy? We will have to wait and see. Until then, ta-ta for now. Stay lively. I don't know. Good morning. Just about. It's 11:59. I got up late. And you know what? That's okay because clearly I needed that sleep. Is the energy still there? It's definitely starting to dwindle. We're gonna push past that. Gonna get back into the mode of yesterday, Kate. Because I really want to get these wallpapers done so I can move on to like my actual UGC work. To be fair, I can't film anything until the product arrives, so in the meantime, desktop wallpapers it is. I'm trying to figure out the wallpaper size because I wanted to do different sizes so it fits different monitors. And looking into it, actually every monitor's different depending on what laptop you have. I can't do all of this resizing for every single laptop out there in the planet. I'm Googling, like, is there like an aspect ratio? That's my current predicament. Let's figure this thing out. Update. I think I figured out all of the ratios. MacBooks have a 16:10 aspect ratio, and the 16:9 is usually for Windows, but I will have to make a separate version for the 14-inch and the 16-inch because they've got the notch on it. So now I'm just going to copy over into two other ratios. I started moving over the designs into the different aspect ratios, and then I thought, hang on a second, before I do all of this, I've made this mistake before, I need to go through, be 100% with every single quote for that page and 100% of every single quote in general, and make sure everything is like aligned perfectly. So now that I've done that, I can go and resize into different sizes. I really wanted to change up some of the quotes this year so they're a little bit different from last year's, or at least on a different month, and I've tried to put in quotes that would help me if I was feeling really low like I was last year, rather than being like, I am the best, I am incredible and I can achieve anything, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're depressed, you're like, no, I can't actually, you're wrong. I try to keep it on like a fairly like balanced level, if you say. One of my favourite ones is I am capable of facing challenges, because I often forget that I can actually sometimes face a challenge. Small steps are better than no steps, you know, that kind of thing. I'm really proud of it. So now I'm going to resize and then probably make some thumbnails for Etsy. Now that we don't talk. A little bit later, I have just reheated some dinner from last night, chucked a bit of salad on it, looking gorgeous, I do say so myself. Let me give you a little reveal. Is this a flattering angle? Probably not. Tuna pasta with some salad, feta, cucumber on top. Of course, a bit of garlic bread, a bit of cooking, a bit of water. And I am going to treat myself. I have been working so hard. And because I didn't do it last night, I am going to watch a little bit of Netflix.
It's a remarkable story. At age 22, returned to America.
She did. Well, we're back here again. I'm gonna give myself like 30 minutes tonight, have a real strict deadline so I can go to bed earlier. But what I found, I don't know if this helps anyone else, but is to never quite like completely finish a task when I know I could do more. Instead of like uploading everything and doing all the thumbnails and stuff or these wallpapers, I was like, no, I'm gonna take a break and I'll come back to it because I know I can do more. I think that's a really good hack that I need to remember, to like not quite finish it. Always leave wanting to carry on. If that does that make any sense? I don't know what the hell I'm saying. But you know what, there is just so much that goes into like one of these digital Etsy. It's not just creating the products, it's then doing the, you know, the thumbnails and descriptions and the this, that and the others, and it's like there's a lot more than you think. Let's just say it like that. Hello. I also figured I'm going to do the blank version as a separate thing because it's so much to do in one listing. So not gonna lie, I probably did about 20 minutes of work and then I was like, I'm getting that high anxiety because I've not posted on Instagram or TikTok for a few days. And so I start scrolling. This video pops up and it might just explain what's going on right now. Point of view, you have ADHD, all or nothing thinking, New Year's resolutions edition. Make elaborate plans of how you'll finally get your shit together and how this time it will be different and you'll actually stay consistent. You then immediately start off strong because you love a good challenge. This time you'll prove everyone and yourself wrong and you wonder why you never stuck with it because this is it. Until suddenly you start to feel so exhausted that you feel like you can't keep going, you can't keep it up, making you feel like you already failed. This is when ADHD burnout hits. You have all the best intentions, but you can't just get up. Hello, paralysis. And then the guilt and shame spirals. And all or nothing, hello, perfectionism, keeps us in an ADHD burnout cycle unless you learn to break out of it. That just makes me feel so sad. That's literally described my life. Literally every year, I'm gonna do it this time. I'm gonna make this my year. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. To then go at it so hard and so fast and burn out completely. And then just be stuck in a paralysis until it hits again. That feels like a never-ending spiral. And look, I've not had an assessment yet. And I'm kind of like one of those people who's like, I can't officially say I have ADHD until I've had an assessment thing. But a lot of the things that I see, I feel really deeply. I can look back at my life and like see the pattern that I've been in and link it to these ADHD symptoms. I really didn't realise that the all or nothing mindset was an ADHD thing, and that was very much me last summer when I was like, I'm either staying in the house all the time or I've booked this solo trip by myself. It's all or nothing. It explains a lot. But anyway, I'm gonna go to bed now, so I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, you guys. It is a brand new day, and if I look bedraggled, that's because I feel bedraggled. I have just been working this morning over breakfast on the desktop wallpaper calendar thingy-majiggies. Finally did it all. Go to upload it to Etsy, and then it's like, please upload files that are under 20 megabytes. I don't know how to fix that. I do know people on Etsy use Google Drive, so maybe I'm just gonna have to try and figure that out, but it just gives me anxiety because like, what if I just like accidentally share my entire Google Drive with people? So yeah, we're gonna figure it out, but I feel like today it's such a nice day outside. Although very cold, it's -3. Nevertheless, I still want to go out and go for a walk, refresh my head. I love how people are like, yeah, I'm just gonna go out for a walk today, and they just do it so effortlessly and easily, and they just shoot out the door, and I'm over here being like, how do you do that? I mean, if you've been here a while, you will know that I struggle getting out of the house, even for just a simple walk. So this is going to be a challenge, but I am capable of facing challenges. Before I go up and get ready, I need to empty the dishwasher, load the dishwasher, and just clean up breakfast. Scare the shit out of me. Nothing like an early morning scare to get the day started. I say it's early morning, it's 10:15 anyway, we move. I saw this woman on Instagram say, this is how you curl your hair in 5 minutes. It takes me hours to curl my hair. That's why you never see me with curly hair unless I have it in a plait. Let's give this a go. She said to put it up like this, like a front pony, so you look like a unicorn. So you got to separate it into 4 pieces. Okay. I got this Mark Hill pick and mix thing as a Christmas present to myself. I bought it on New Year's Day at about 2 AM. I imagine you've got to hold it for a while though. Oh, okay. That's another girl. Hold it. Okay, last section. Okay. I should have used the better scrunchie because I think I just ruined it. She just has to do this. And then shake it out. Wait. Okay. That's not bad. You're telling me I spent like a good few hours trying to curl my hair on New Year's Eve and I just needed to do that. Oh my god. That's pretty good for 5 minutes. When I tell you I have been procrastinating, I don't want to go for this walk. Follow the plan, not the mood. Why is this such a hard thing for me to do? Glasses on so no one will recognise me. Okay, let's just do this and then I can come home. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have dissociated completely. Like I feel like I am not here right now. I almost feel like I'm in a video game. Dissociation is so weird. I'm doing it. I've never walked so quickly in my life. Do I feel better for going out? First walk of the year. Complete. Now we just gotta remember to keep it up. I'm capable of facing challenges. I stopped listening to music like halfway round. No man, it was increasing the anxiety, so we nipped that in the bud. But anyway, we did it. We did a challenging thing. And we vlogged in public. That's 2 challenging things, and now I'm done with the challenges. Let's make some lunch and then let's make a pie. Heart of the board, the end is near. It's the day of... My singing is a bit like you imagine it to be when it comes to me. Average to poor. Thank you. Thank you. Here all night. I do feel like this, maybe it has kind of refreshed me. I'm singing and dancing. Maybe it's because I faced a challenge. Got me a little sandwich. Don't know if anyone else does this, because you know when the butter is not smooth as it says and it rips up the bread and then all of your like mayo or whatever comes out of it. I'll just patch it with a bit of lettuce. Is that interesting to anyone? No, absolutely not. I'm gonna crack on with this so we can go and make a pie. And you might be thinking it's a little bit early for a pie, but it's a slow cooker recipe, so I need to do it really right now, but sandwich first. Taking the earbuds out, taking the hair down, that's how serious I am. That reel that I made, the See You Again reel, which by the way, if you're here from that, hi, hello. I just checked my, YouTube studio app, and I was like, I'm sorry. I'm sure that I was 7,500 subscribers a couple of days ago. I'm sure I was. And now I'm at 7,800? I don't want to jinx it, but if you know, YouTube has been in my heart for many, many years. I think I've been doing this for 8 years now and never, ever have seen that kind of growth just from one short. That's crazy. I just hope the people who subscribe to that know what they're subscribing to. Okay, let's go. It's really bright. Can you see me? The recipe that I'm going to be following today, Dave. Dave, who's that person on like MasterChef or something? Delia Smith. What I'm going to be following is Bored of Lunch Guy. He is on Instagram, makes all these recipes. Hello! I will leave that link below if you're interested. The only thing I do a little bit extra is just add a few more veggies in. He only puts mushrooms and leeks in, and I'm here with the mushrooms, the leeks, the courgettes, the carrots, the celery. And then you're meant to just like bung it in the slow cooker. So we need to get a crack-a-lackin' if we're going to have dinner tonight. Here we go, we're double vlogging now. Double the vlog. Wait, is this on the right setting? Hello? I totally forgot to get the pastry out of the freezer. Will it defrost in time? Who knows? Anyway, carry on. Before we lose the light, I just want to make like an Instagram, TikTok reel.
Quite a few times.
50 times?
More.
100 times?
More.
200 times?
More.
500 times.
Probably.
Just about got in there before the sun fully set. Hopefully I've got a take. I mean, I did do about 20, so... This epiphany lately, and don't get me wrong, it will probably change in a few days. There's like a very specific formula for Reels and then separate for TikTok. Like they're both different in terms of what you post on there. And the other day I posted a Reel talking about goals and stuff, which is not something that I would usually post on Reels, and it did really badly. It did so badly, but instead of deleting it after half an hour and being like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing, I just don't care anymore if it does really badly, because I really want to show more of my personality on Reels, because usually it's all montages unless I'm doing a voiceover thing. Did get distracted, not gonna lie, on Instagram. I think it's important to interact with people, with other people's accounts, and I'm really bad at doing that, and I'm trying to get better at it, because I know what it's like when someone comments, says something nice. I really appreciate it, so I'm trying to get better at doing the same thing. This is the bit where I'm like, watch it over and over and over again and be like, is this okay? Or should I just post it? I think it's funny. I always do that. I'm like, oh my god, is it good enough? Is it good enough? Just fucking post it, because otherwise you don't post anything, girl. Now I've got to reply to people. That's a reel that's reminded me that maybe I need to reply to the emails that I've got, especially. Oh my god, there's this whole Etsy thing. I forgot about that. Oh no, I'm gonna do a Google thing. Okay, one thing at a time. It's got one like. Do I still not care? It's fine, I don't care. I think I just need to be in my posting phase, to be honest. I've got hundreds of videos that I have made and never posted. Why? Before dinner. Ew. What's happened to my pie? Look, it's come out.
No, it's just it's cool. Good.
Mash, beans. Worst pie I've made so far. That's not too bad.
That's alright.
I can't tell you how much I really just want to plonk myself in that bed and watch some Netflix right now. Like, I just wanna, but this is where the discipline comes in. I've said to myself, I'm gonna just give myself 15 minutes. If I still want to go plonk myself on that bed, then I will. Healthy hot chocolate? Praise be. Hello? Why there's so many tabs open right now? Maybe I need to come back to this video and watch it when I just want to plonk myself there, because did I go and plonk myself there after 15 minutes? You bet your ass not. It's 10:30 and I did a good chunk of editing. I'm back because today is the day we're getting these wallpapers up. If it's the last thing I do. Over breakfast this morning, I figured out how to do a Google Drive. It's actually pretty simple. So I've got to write a description for Etsy, I've got to do the tags, the SEO, then I want to put in a video, then I want to make the blank versions for each size and do the whole thing again for another listing. The lengths I go to, honestly. If no one buys this, I will be very sad. can hear you all saying thank f for that, because it is officially live. Look at that thing there. We got a blank one, we got a normal one. It's all happening. It's a bit annoying that Etsy adds the ATP, like it is £4, but I think they do that for VAT reasons or something. There's a little behind the scenes of an inactive Etsy seller that occasionally pops on to make new things. If you do want a little sneaky discount code, use YouTube10 at checkout to get 10% off. And that's on everything, so knock yourself out. The last thing I need to do is promote it on my stories, because that's the only way people are gonna know. Don't know what I'm gonna say. Hello? Just say hello and just leave a link. This time last year I made 2024 desktop, wow, that is a lot to say. Let's try that again. Okay, this time last year I made desktop wallpaper calendars for your MacBook, for your Windows, for whatever the hell there is out there. Why can't I just do a normal intro, bro? Like, no. This time last year, where you can organise all of your little things. Oh god, why am I so bad at this? This is a real insight right now into the behind the scenes of me trying to do a story. And instead of saying like the planned things in my head, I just ad-lib. And then I forget what I meant to be saying. It is several hours later. What turned into, I'm just going to do a quick story, post it, and off I go on my merry way, has turned into a whole, let's do green screen, let's do a whole TikTok, and then let's post that onto Instagram. Now it's just taken me forever, and I wonder why I take so long to do things. And I tried doing it on TikTok because the CapCut green screen was doing really poor quality, so I did it on TikTok. But in order to be able to save your TikTok, you have to post your TikTok, so then I ended up editing the whole thing in TikTok, and then the captions didn't work. Half the captions did, half the ones didn't, so then I spent ages writing out all of the... Good lord, we're now at 20 to 7. Last year I made 2024 desktop wallpaper calendars. That's one for every month of the year, 12 if you didn't know. And people seem to like it. So people seem to like it. Will they like it this year? Probably not. Have I just wasted 5 days of my life? Probably yes. I used my brain for this, is the caption, because I can't think of anything better. My brain is fried. I need to just chill out after this. What am I doing? Should I just post it? Guys, I know I said yesterday, I don't care. I don't care about the likes. It's not true, because I've legit spent so long doing that post and it's doing so badly. I even went to go and hide my likes because I was like, this is so embarrassing. But I was like, no, deal with it. Deal with the embarrassment, fuck it, who cares? Like, does anyone actually care? Like, I think this is what I really struggle with social media. Like, I push myself to this point where I'm like dead inside. My brain is not braining right now. Exhausted, I feel knackered. And for what? For what? Literally no one's bought it. This is the sad, sad reality of being a business owner. You put all of your love and your heart and no one buys your product. And then this is the point where we go downhill and be like, oh, why did I even bother? Why did I even bother? Like, I should just disappear into a corner, right? No one should ever see me again, yeah. I think I've realised that I place a lot of my self-worth on how my posts do or how any video I make does. And that's not great. But I don't know how to not let it define my worth. This is look, for the end of the vlog. If you've made it this far, then drop an emoji of a calendar. You don't have to bloody buy it, but do drop an emoji of a calendar if you've made it this far, just so I know that someone's watching and then there is a point to me continuing. Let me know if you like these days in my life vlogs. Next week should be a little bit more interesting. I'm gonna get my hair done, got some lights to set up. It's all gonna be crack-a-lacking. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and of course I will see you in the next one. Mwah!